Hello, this is Mindy with Remarkable Tupperware. Today I'm going to show you how to make chicken noodles in our microwave pressure cooker. Our microwave pressure cooker is an amazing system. I have my camera angled down so you can see my ingredients and you can see my countertop more than you'll be able to see me. So just to get started, let me show you the container itself. This is our microwave pressure cooker. And so we are going to make chicken noodles in this. You can make thousands of different recipes, desserts, main dishes, all kinds of wonderful things. But again, today we're going to make chicken noodles. So first of all, I just like to show you that the base of the container is a bowl, and I have raw chicken diced up, already up in there, ready to go. So I'm going to set that off to the side. What makes this product so amazing is the cover to the pressure cooker. So the first thing I want to show you is that on the inside of the cover we have a silicone gasket. The silicone ring or silicone gasket is what creates the pressure. It's what builds up the pressure within the bowl and makes it what it is, the microwave pressure cooker. On the other side of our cover, or the top of our cover, we have some different things here that I'd like to show you. Here is a regulator valve. This helps regulate the pressure, and so when it starts to build up and get too pressurized, it'll let off just a little bit of steam there. And so on the other side, we have a regulator valve, or a raised valve. So when this is raised up, I don't know how well you can see that. When this is raised up, this means that the container is pressurized. You do not want to open it. It is completely pressurized. When it's released or relaxed, then they'll let you know that the pressure has released and it is safe to open. We also have a locking mechanism here across the top, which also allows an extra safety release for any pressure. So what we're going to do for our chicken noodles is that we have about 2 pounds of chicken cut up in here, and so we're going to have that. We're going to use some frozen egg noodles. This is a 24-ounce pack. This is a little bit big. It's what I had, so we're just going to use some of it, if not most of it here. And I should have had my Tupperware scissors out, or my Tupperware knives. But we're just going to go ahead and dump this right on top of the noodles. I'm going to use about probably half of the bag. I normally use a 16-ounce bag, so if you're wondering why I'm just kind of measuring that back and forth, is I don't want it completely just noodles, right? We want some chicken in there as well. So I'm going to set that to the side. And then what we have here is a can of cream of chicken, and we have our Tupperware can opener. Our Tupperware can opener is amazing. You place it on top of the can. I've already worked it around the can for a little bit more effectiveness to be a faster video for you. But once you've worked it all the way around, you're going to release it from the can, and the beak here at the top, you're going to put the white part on the inside, the black part on the outside, and it unglues that top from the base of the can. So you have no mess, no sharp edges. And we're just going to go ahead and dump that in here as well. And we have our silicone spatula. We love our silicone spatula. And if you love your silicone spatula as much as we do, you'll also want to get that can opener so that you're not making any edges or cuts on your silicone spatula either. You want to make sure that you get all of that in there. We're also going to set that to the side. We're going to use some chicken broth. This is a 32-ounce chicken broth. I'm going to go ahead and pour that in. So what I wasn't able to show you in the bowl of the pressure cooker is that there is a minimum line and a maximum fill line inside the container, which helps you guide it. What we want to do is we want to make sure that we've got our chicken and our noodles completely covered over with the chicken broth. And then I'm just going to take my silicone spatula and I'm going to just stir it up a little bit just to get some of that stuff spread around. And you could add some spices to this if you wanted. I'm just gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm just gonna stir it around just a little bit there. I'm gonna keep it pretty simple. I'm just gonna add some salt and pepper. So we have our classic salt and pepper shakers. And I'm just gonna stir that up some. And again, I'm just stirring it so that I can get it worked around just a little bit more evenly there. I'm gonna set the silicone spatula to the side. And what I'd like to show you is that by the base of the edge here, we have an arrow. We also have an arrow. You also have an arrow on the cover. So you're gonna match those two arrows up. You can see here, you're gonna match those two arrows up and you're gonna slide that to lock like a jar. And then you're gonna push down that extra latch there. And so we're gonna put this in the microwave for 30 minutes. And what that's gonna do is within that 30 minutes, it is gonna pressurize and it's gonna cook those chicken and noodles and they're gonna be perfectly done. The only thing you're gonna have to wait for is for that pressurization to come down. And so, like I said, I have my little cheat sheet here. We have our pressure cooker, comfort food fast. So we have that regulator valve. If you guys are were ever worried about grandma's pressure cooker, you know that thing that just tick, 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 tick in the kitchen, right? And you were scared to walk through, or you were told to stay out of the kitchen while that was going on. You don't have to worry about that with our microwave pressure cooker. Everything is safe and confined into the actual microwave. And if it were to do anything at all, it's simply gonna blow those safety valves, those silicone valves, out of the cover, and you may have a little mess in the microwave. But that's the worst that it'll possibly do, and it doesn't do that very much either. So we have 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes at a time. You can make cakes, you can make stews, you can make pastas, you can make roast. This is a wonderful, wonderful container. The microwave pressure cooker is like a crock pot, but just faster. You can take frozen food out of your freezer and cook it in just minutes. It saves you time, it saves you money. It is wonderful, and you know what your ingredients are when you make it at home. So this is gonna take about 30 minutes, and I'll give you a show of what it looks like when it's done. Okay, it's been 30 minutes. Now we will see the pressure of the pressure cooker. You'll notice that the valve is raised and you can probably hear some of the steam. No more pressure in the pressure cooker. The valve has relaxed. We are able to unlatch the locking mechanism and unscrew the cover from the base. And inside we have chicken noodles.